For centuries, philosophers have answered the questions that doth mankind. What are the beauty specifications of fictional characters? Aristotle, more like Aristothin. Plato, more like play too thick. Marcus Aurelius, more like Marcus Aurel too young. But none have answered the question.
Who is the hottest SpongeBob character?
At number F, and the character that's getting the short hand of the stick is Mrs. Polestar. She's at the last because she's very straightforward. If I put a graph on her right now, she'd be all X and no Y's. Hell yeah, math jokes. And also, she doesn't even talk. Terrible. At number E is Karen. She talks too much. Next to Karen is Patrick's pet rock. Spoiler alert, he does not rock. At number D, Mr. Eugene Krabs. Mr. Eugene Krabs might look sexy in his wide, thick hips, but that claw of his will certainly chop off your boner. His legs are non-existent.
Move it!
And the sexy, intimate scene he had on the show were really unrealistic.
Debauchery!
What a bummer. Number C is for Sandy Cheeks. Look at those cheeks. I mean, what? No, she's not attractive at all. I'm not a furry bird. She's the third best friend of SpongeBob out of 1,000, and she's definitely a kicker. I put her at number C spot because instead of karate, she should stick to Subway. Get it? Cause she should stick to making me a sandwich. Mrs. Puff? More like Mrs. Puffy. Number B is SpongeBob. He gets the first spot on B because he's beyond spectacular. The host told him the really good potential since the first episode, and when we saw that potential being met when his intimate sexy scene with Penton happened, beautiful. Next to SpongeBob is Greg. Patrick, this lovable pink fellow, is the best friend of SpongeBob. Wink wink. Patrick may lack intelligence, but who needs brain anyways when you're that hot? Patrick has loads of intimate scenes with different characters. Ooh wee, he's definitely a goofy gobbler. Rock. At number A, what's better than a singular Patrick? Several mini Patricks. Gary, come home and give me a good time, because behind that thick shell is in an even more thicker shell. Gary's SpongeBob's pet, and he may look like an average snail to you, but he's the leading cause of cat fetishes in the whole world. So if you don't want your friends to be weird little cat boys, fucking bully them to make them into a weird little anime boys. That's better. Next up is handsome Squid. Plankton takes the last spot at A because he really makes the old saying, you have a weird evil pickle that's planning to steal burger recipes in your ass to a whole new level. And lastly, ladies and gentlemen, it's the character you've all been waiting for. She's hot, she's gorgeous, she's pretty, she's perfect, and most of all, she's a royalty in the show and also our hearts. I introduce to you the hottest SpongeBob character. Jellyfish Queen! I know, right? Shocking.
Wish I was back in Texas. The ocean's no place for a squirrel. Wish I was in Texas, prettiest place in the world.